S.WigginsTV, as always. I'm your host, Worldwide Wiggins. And I'm back. Another one for y'all. Today we're going to be discussing some of the newer hoods that formed into LA. I know you like, hey, didn't you do something like this already? Nah, this one here is like more so some of the ones that was formed like in the 2000 kind of area. You know what I'm saying? But you'll see what I'm saying, man. But yeah, let's get straight to it. I don't feel like talking today. All right, first up, the Black Bandit Long Beach Crips. Hey, before I get cussed out by my boy in the comments, let me make sure I put the Black Bandit Crips on here. They gotta make the list. You've been on my bumper for a minute now, Albie, so here you go. It's your time to shine. Black Bandit Crips is located on the east side of Long Beach. It might just be the newest Crip hood over there. They literally got their own program over there. The Rolling 20 Crips push 2 times. The Insanes push Trey. The Black Bandit Crips, they push 4 times. It's another Crip hood. I think I heard him say they push 4 times, but I just can't remember right now. But I gotta say, I thought the Insanes was the most hated, black hood in Long Beach. But damn, I gotta give it to the Black Bandits. Somebody school me. They beef with pretty much everybody on that east side. But that's besides the point. We'll leave that for another episode. Now, I can't tell you the exact year they came out, and I'll be out of pocket if I did that. So I'm gonna leave it up to a member of the actual DBC to come on here and do an interview. But I got some strong indications that, they was formed like in the 2010s era. They started off as a clique, the young homies, and they evolved into the Black Bandit Crips. But they still sport the black raps to, my knowledge. Moving along, the Thorn Thug family Gangster Crips. I ain't really want to include this hood because I got a crazy interview coming up with the Thorn Thug families, but you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to ruin the surprise, even though I just did. But the Thorn Thug family Gangster Crips is one of the powerhouse hoods in Hawthorne. They started off as a clique as well, but then in the 2000s became an official Crip hood. The interview I got coming up is going to kill a lot of myths that you've been hearing about. So stay tuned. September, baby. Moving along, the Grace Avenue Paul Rules. Grace Avenue Paul Rules is one of the least talked about Paul Rules in Carson. I feel like it should be. They too got their start in the 2000s. I used to hear a lot about the friction between them and the 190 East Coast, but they also get into it with the Harvard City Crips. But on a positive tip, they got some collabs with some keyways trying to push for peace and unity. You can see some of their homies in the Carson movement video. Alright, the Downtown Gangster Crips. So allegedly back in the day, the downtown Skid Row area was a hot spot for hustling. Low-key still is. But all type of hoods used to be out there getting their sack right. I gotta be honest, it was Crips, Paul Rules, and all that getting money over there. Don't ask me how I know. I ain't answering no question like that. But allegedly saying the Broadway Gangsters doing their thing out there in the 2010s and controlled a certain section. After a while, somewhere in the 2010s, the Broadway Gangsters ended up getting caught up in the RICO, and a lot of them in that area got swept up in it. But it was a new hood that started in the area they was located at called the Downtown Gangster Crips. Now, I don't know what year they started, and I'm gonna make that clear, but it would have to be a newer gang considering the specifics and the situation. And, other people been telling me, late 90s or late 80s, I'm not really sure. You know what I'm saying? So, me, I'm gonna keep it respectful until the disrespect comes my way. It's a lot of trolls online, saying some weird stuff about them, but yeah, it's all good, man. Alright, the Village Stone Bloods. Some people say it's more of a clique, but when you look at the area, it's big as, and mostly others say it's a branch off of BPS that started their own hood. So they came from one of the Stone sets and set up shop near La Brea and the Village Green Apartments ever since. And it's considered a newer hood. They push the 5 times the lines just like the other ones. And you can kind of see the street, like this kind of like they stronghold over there by the Coliseum. Alright, the Inglewood Ransom Mob Bloods. Shouts out to the homie Frank, man. Now, a lot of people say it's only 8 blood gangs in Inglewood. If you look on my channel, and from what I know, and who I'm tapped in with, it's more than that. They just smaller and not talked about as much. And I should make a list of them, for real. Yeah, the Ransom Mob Blood started off as a clique in high school in Inglewood and transformed into its own gang. They got them parks in the 80s, Circle Park and all that, and they doing their thing. So go support their music You know what I'm saying? If you need the link, just holler at me. It's all good, man. I think I need to do that video, man. All right, lastly, this one right here is more like a informative, you know what I'm saying, segment. Cause I know y'all gonna be like, why you ain't put AFC in the low bottoms? You all for Crime Bloods in there. All right, straight from the horse's mouth, Lil Al Capone. He gonna tell you, and I should put a link to the interview, that a lot of people say they started in the 2000s, but really they started off, like he said, in 91, 92. And who am I to tell him he's a liar? That's his say, you know what I'm saying? So shouts out to Al Capone. Yeah, tap in with me, Capone, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to reach out to you, man. You know what I'm saying? I got something coming up, man. We need to get on that. But yeah, man, a quick one. Or Don Sack, you feel me? Or Nick Sack, however you look at it. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Countdown till September. I'm out of here. Wiggins!